So now the last part of this Qigong practice might really be the most important part, and it is the closing. I was once explained by my master that it is much the same way that a peasant that has traveled up along this long stretch of a mountainside up to the fountain of youth with a bucket, just to fill up that bucket with this water that is the fountain of youth. Now, that is a metaphor for the whole practice that we have been doing so far. All of this work, all of this cultivation of chi. So now we have a bucket within our body, full of life force, full of the fountain of youth. Now, what happens if we start walking down the mountainside again without putting a lid on this bucket? What happens, of course, is that the water starts splashing all over the place, and when we get down into the village again or get home and have to use this chi, it's all gone. Half of the bucket of water is spilled all over the mountainside, and we really just get home with half of the effort that we put in to cultivate the chi, to fill up this bucket, the fountain of the youth. So that's just a great metaphor to understand how important this closing is. The closing practice consists of doing 3 filling up of the bucket, you can call it. It's a movement like this. So you come from the movement that goes like with your hands like this, up, down, and now you scoop up the chi, put it into the body. You do this 3 times. You scoop up the chi, put it into the body. You scoop up the chi, put it into the body. When you have done that 3 times, what you do is that you come down and you gather the chi in your lower Dan Tian. So remember, this is the place here, 4 finger widths from your navel. It's this whole place within your body, and this is really where we want the life force to reside, because when we have the life force residing in this part of the body, this is where the vital organs gets the best use of the energy, and from where the energy best can be transported within our body. If the energy ends up being centered in our upper dantian or middle dantian, in our upper part of the body, we can start feeling very lightheaded, and that's really not a nice way of feeling. It kind of feels like you are a little dizzy, like you're not really connected. So we want to center the chi here in the lower dantian, where our vital organs get the best use of the chi. This is also called holding the chi ball. So imagine that you are holding a bath ball between your hands and your lower dantian. So you just stand like that. It's the wuji stance, but now holding the chi ball. When you start feeling this magnetic force, the feeling of the chi in your lao gong, which are the points right here in your hands and your lower dantian, you start feeling this ball of chi. That's when you can do one of 2 things. So if you have great time and you really are enjoying the practice, then I would advise you to start playing with the chi. This can be a very thrilling experience, especially the first time you do it. So playing with the chi just means that when you blow out, you squeeze the chi, and as you breathe in, you stretch out the chi between your hands. And so you just play around with the chi like this until you really get it and you feel that that's enough. And then you just place the chi back into your lower dantian. Just hold your hands right here. For men, it's with the left hand under your right hand. For women, it's the opposite side. This becomes more important as you become more advanced in Qigong. You just feel the chi centering in your lower dantian. Feel the lower dantian become warm and hot, red like the evening sun, warm. When you feel this warmth really cultivating in the palms of your hands and in the lower dantian, you rub your hands together and you draw circles over your eyes and ears, and let your hands, now it's a little hard for me because I have this funny hair, but comb your hair with your fingertips, close the orifices, which are the eyes and the ears, and in this way we help again the chi descend from the head down into the body, while we also close the orifices. When you have descended the chi, when you are done with your Qigong, you want to pat your body. This is not just tapping, this is patting the body all around the body. The upper side of the arms, the lower side of the arms, the chest, down the front, up the back, and then you're ready for your day. So this is how we put a lid on the bucket. This is how we do the closing.